Alright, now with the all-new One UI 8.5 Beta 5, Samsung has released the brand new version of Bixby, which comes with Perplexity Integration. And in today's video, we are going to see how this works, how is this all-new Bixby, can this replace Gemini on your Galaxy phone? We'll find answers to all of this. Without wasting any time, let's dive right into the video. Now let me quickly show you the version number of the all-new Bixby. It is 4.0.60.0 and this is currently available only on those Galaxy phones which are running on One UI 8.5 Beta 5. And this beta testing is currently happening only in a handful of countries like India, US, South Korea, UK, Germany, and a couple of more countries. And rest of you guys will get this new Bixby with the stable One UI 8.5 very soon, probably after the launch of the Galaxy S26 series. Now let's go ahead. I'll open the all new Bixby here. You can see this is the homepage you're going to see, and we have got this glowing effect in the background. And we also have this all new search bar or the audio bar here to key in the text. And we also have the mic button here. And this is the all new Bixby icon sitting within this bar over here. Now let me tap on this. Let's ask a specific question. Let's seek some information. Let's see how this is going to answer. Give me an itinerary for a 10 days Vietnam trip. Look at that. That's a cool animation going on in there. And now it's going to give me the results. It's working here. You can see it's a cool animation here as well. And it's generating itinerary. And here we go.
Here's a suggested 10-day itinerary for a Vietnam trip, starting in Hanoi and ending in Ho Chi Minh City, featuring key cultural, natural, and historical attractions across the North, Central, and South regions.
So that's a brief it is going to tell us, and then we can go through this result here. We have got 10-day Vietnam itinerary, and we have got the detailed itinerary here. 1 to 3 days Hanoi, 4th day Ha Long Bay, 5th and 6th day Ninh Binh, etc. So this is how it's going to answer. And right here you can see the sources are from Perplexity. I will tap on this. We have got this information from various different websites here. As you can see, we have got HanoiHotel.com, IndoChinaTravelExpert.com, etc. So these are the almost about 10 sources it has picked up this information from, and it has given us the itinerary right here. So that's how it works. Whenever you ask a question, it is going to give you answers like how Gemini does. It's more of a conversational AI. We will be able to ask follow-up questions for this. Let's go ahead and do that. How much does the flights cost?
No flight cost information to Vietnam is available from the provided search results.
Okay, that's a bummer. If it was Gemini, we could have got the results right there. But here it is picking up the same sources to get the flight information. So I will probably have to ask this question specifically. Let's do that. How much does the flight cost from Bangalore to Vietnam?
Flight prices from Bengaluru to Vietnam typically range.
There it is. So we had to ask that question specifically. Even these follow-up questions are not working that great. That maybe because of the Perplexity or maybe because of this integration, not very sure. It should have given me the answer right here. If it was a conversational AI, it should know what I'm asking and it should have given me the answers, but I had to specifically ask this question. Now let's ask another follow-up question. Can this be cheaper if I book it in advance, about 2 months in advance?
Yes. Flights from Bangalore to Vietnam are typically cheaper when booked about 2 months.
Okay, now it's working fine. Which are the best airlines?
For flights from Bengaluru to Vietnam, Vietjet Air offers the cheapest direct options.
Okay, yeah, it is working now. The follow-up questions are precisely answered. You can see we have got the detailed answers here. There's a comparison as well with the rating and the lowest prices available with the airline names here. So this is how Perplexity answers you. This is the conversational AI we get. And apart from that, Bixby can do the rest of the things like it usually does. For example, let's say I want to search for my cat's images. Show me my cat's images. You can see it says working with gallery and it fetched all my cat's images. Send a text on WhatsApp.
Who do you want to send a WhatsApp message to?
Sandhya. Okay, it doesn't fetch the name properly. So let me just type my wife's name here. There it is. It asks, what do you want to send to Sandhya? Hey, how are you?
Should I send this message to Sandhya?
You can see now the new Bixby is working with WhatsApp as well. I'm not very sure if it was working with WhatsApp before. I'm able to send the messages on WhatsApp as well. Earlier, I could send the messages on messaging application. Let me know if WhatsApp works on your previous version of Bixby or not. Now we can do the usual stuff. We can ask Bixby to set reminders, work with the system applications. So that's something normal. And now with this conversational AI, you'll be able to seek information and data right here on the phone. Another interesting thing that you can do with Bixby is, let's say you want to search for a specific settings, then you can just describe what you're looking for and Bixby is going to understand that and fetch that setting for you. For example, can you open a setting which gives me app timers? I want to restrict my screen on time for the applications.
Here's the app timer setting.
There it is. It has just opened set timer option here. Let's try something else. Show me a settings which can reduce the screen brightness during the night.
You can reduce screen brightness during the night by using the extra dim function, which helps protect against eye strain from.
Can you show me that settings?
Here is the extra dim setting.
There it is. So that's how you can ask Bixby to show you a specific setting. If you don't know exactly what is the title of the setting, you can just describe it and it'll open it for you. And let me also tell you which are the languages supported on this all new version of Bixby. Let's go to menu, tap on settings and tap on language and voice, and we've got languages here. You can see we have English India, English United States, Dutch, English UK, Spanish, Latin American Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, South Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. These are the languages which are currently supported on this all new version of Bixby. But can this replace Gemini? No, it cannot replace Gemini because it's just the basic conversational AI. You can only ask for information. There is no Bixby Live available. You cannot attach documents for scanning. But Samsung is working on an advanced version of Bixby, which was leaked some time ago. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take a look at the next version of Bixby, which is coming up in the future. And that Bixby can replace Gemini on your Galaxy phones. I did speak about this in one of my previous videos. Let me show you what's coming on the upcoming versions of Bixby. Now let's dive in. Check this out. This is the all new Bixby, which looks more like Gemini. We can attach the documents here. As you can see on the screenshots, the documents are attached and you can ask about those documents just like how you do it on Gemini. And on this one here, you can see image Q&A. You can attach an image and ask about that image on Bixby. And on this screenshot, you can see when you have the results, you can export that result as PDF file, Microsoft Word, text file. And here you go, we've got Gemini Live right here. Now this is what I'm talking about. It works similar to Gemini. It is going to be the Gemini Live alternative on your Galaxy phones. As you can see, we have got 4 buttons at the bottom. We've got the video button for live video. We can share the screen. We've got the voice button here and we have got close button right over here. And on the top, we have got the gallery and camera options. We can share the images from gallery or we can take an image from the camera and ask Bixby about it. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And you can see that cool animation at the center. We've got this bluish gradient circle over here. And at the bottom it says speak or click here to interrupt. So this confirms that it's going to be a live conversation. You can interrupt the conversation and you can continue talking. And you can see here Bixby Live is active. It is listening to the conversation and you can also pause it. This is the screen you're going to see. Taking a short pause, it says conversation paused because of inactivity. Tap the call button below to continue. You can tap on this call button below to continue the conversation. And when the Bixby is on hold and when you go to the home screen, it is going to get into this live notification bar here. You can see it says on hold and you can see the Bixby symbol right there on top. That's fantastic. And you can also see here in your menu options, we have got notices, multi-window view option, library and conversations. Yes, it does save the conversations that you had. The history will be available right here. You can continue the conversation by tapping on the history. Next, we have got something more interesting. We have got circle to search right here on Bixby. Now, this is another reason why you might be interested in replacing Gemini to Bixby. With this new feature, we will be able to circle to search using Bixby and ask about it. And I think the results are going to show up from Google. Next, you can see we have got some modes here. General agent, tour guide, interview, positive support, storyteller, listening ear, English speaking. You can select any option that you want. Maybe let's say you want to generate an itinerary to a specific place, then you can select tour guide and ask questions about your itinerary on Bixby. And this is in the light mode. As you can see, it looks just beautiful. And here you can see some of the AI generated audio files here. And on this screenshot, you can see when you tap on the plus button, you can attach images from gallery, take an image on camera to attach it. You can attach document and circle to ask. So this is not circle to search, it is going to be circle to ask. So that is how it's going to be on Bixby. Now that is the most advanced version of Bixby that you're going to see in the coming days, and this might land on the Galaxy S26 series, or it may come in the future on One UI 9 maybe. Let's wait and see that. Now this is the all new Bixby for you guys. Let me know what do you think. Do you think you're going to replace Gemini with this all new advanced version of Bixby? If we get all those new features, drop a comment and let me know. And while you do that, be sure to subscribe to this channel. This Samsung wallpaper is available on Walrus wallpaper application. Go ahead, the link is in the description. It's in the recently added premium sections. Try it out. These wallpapers are just amazing. And yeah, while you do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you find this video informative. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys take care and stay safe. Cheers. Bye-bye.